Hello everyone, FedEx Gaming here, and welcome back to my how-to series. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can break through the top of your nether so you can stop wasting all those ender pearls to get on the top of your nether. Now, I first saw this video on Skippy6 Gaming's channel. I have a link to his video in the description below. Now, just in case to anyone who didn't know that they could get on top of the nether and they're wondering what they could possibly do up here, well, it's a great place to make epic farms like gold farms, or you could just hide your stuff up here, and also you can just build up here. You have a whole extra spacing to build whatever you'd like on top of your nether. Now, the main reason why you'd want to put a hole into your nether is mainly so you could stop using ender pearls to get up here. It's just a waste of ender pearls, and you'll also take damage from it. Now, this is a console way of doing it. There's a lot easier ways to do this on the PC, but for console, you need to do it this way since the whole dark oak tree thing does not work. Now, I'm going to be doing this entire thing on survival as well, just so we can do this thing together, and no one will get messed up anywhere. As long as you follow along perfectly, you should be absolutely fine. Now, the resources you're going to need for this build are 2 sticky pistons, 3 regular pistons, 10 redstone repeaters, 2 blocks of redstone, 5 redstone dust, 1 lever, 1 activator rail, 2 minecarts with TNT, 2 cobblestone walls. We're also going to need 9 blocks of obsidian, a handful of ladders. This is just so you can get back up and down once you have got the hole in the top of your nether. We're also going to need a handful of ender pearls. You only need 3, but I highly recommend just grabbing at least 16 just in case. And we're also going to need a handful of blocks and also a diamond pickaxe. So now I already chose a spot for where I'm going to be doing this since I simply just dug into the wall from where I did my first one. So right down here, as you can see, all the way down there is our regular nether. So all you want to do on survival is dig straight up until you are on the top of your nether. So as you can see, there is my regular nether. You want to dig straight up, and what we want to do is find a sweet spot in the top of our nether. Now, the sweet spot's going to be at Y126. So I'm just going to come right over here. I already found a nice little spot over here. So your map, you have to find one that says Y126. As you can see, it says Y123 right now. So if I come up right here, I'm at Y124. Then I'm at Y125, and this is the spot I found that is at Y126. As you see, when I jump up and down, the Y goes to Y126, and that is what you want. You want one that says Y126. Also, you'll have to remember your coordinates. Now, mine is X22 and Z -92. Yours probably will not say that when you find Y126, but you want to remember your X and your Z. Remember your X and your Z when you do this, because when you ender pearl through the top, you could accidentally lose your spot. So mine says X22 and Z -92. So now what we're going to do is take out our ender pearls, and you want to throw at least 3 ender pearls straight up. So 1, 2, 3, and that should get us outside of our nether. So let me wait for that last ender pearl to drop, and that should see. Now we are on top of our nether. Now you might have to do it a few more times. That's why I said grab a few extra ender pearls just in case. But now we're going to make sure we are on our X22. See, it says X23. It did put us off by 1. So let's see, where is X22? There we go. So this is the block I want to be on. This is my X22 and my Z -92. Remember that you do not want to lose that block, because if you bust through the bedrock and then find another piece of bedrock underneath it, you're going to be so upset when you do this whole entire thing. So now that we have our spot, let me go ahead and grab out the resources we're going to need to build this thing. So let me go ahead and grab out this stuff right here. So make sure you are on your X22, your -92, whatever yours is. Make sure you're on your X and your Z, and we're going to face a stick. You know, let me make sure where my other hole is. So mine's there, so I'm going to face it this way. So we're going to face a sticky piston facing towards us, and then another sticky piston facing towards us like that. So there's where our 2 sticky pistons are. They should be facing into your block. Let me take out my map just to make sure. Mine's X22 and Z -92. That is what I want. Then coming out of this sticky piston right here, we're going to come out 4 obsidian blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to come out a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go this way 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4 going that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Then right over here at the end obsidian, we're going to place down our activator rail. Now, it doesn't matter which way it's facing. If yours is facing that way, don't worry, guys. It does not matter. Then we're going to place a lever off this block right here. So when I flip down the lever, as you can see, my activator rail comes on and then goes off. Then coming out of this lever, we're going to go this way with 5 repeaters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be a total of 5 repeaters, and then set them all to 4 ticks delay. So make sure they're all on 4 ticks. There we go. Next up, we're going to place a block in front of our repeater, and then we're going to go this way 5 more repeaters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then set them all to 4 ticks delay. And then come over here and set a block right in front of your repeater, and then a block behind this sticky piston right here, and then a piece of redstone right in the middle of both of them. Next up, we're going to come over here and take out our cobblestone walls now, and we're going to place a cobblestone wall 1 away from this sticky piston, and then we're going to face one away from this sticky piston as well. And that should be everything, guys. So now if we place down a minecart with TNT on our activator rail and flip down that lever, this sticky piston right here will lose its extension. You'll lose this little front part off of it. So we're going to come over here, flip down our lever, make sure you're at a good distance so you don't take any damage from your TNT. So when that goes off, our sticky piston over there will lose its front. See how it lost its front right there? Oh, and we lost some glowstone as well. It appears I also lost my 2 cobblestone walls. So, you know, I'm just going to put in the resource list that you need 4 instead of 2. So just in case your TNT blows up your cobblestone walls. So next up, what you want to do is just place your cobblestone walls back in like that. Then we're going to come up behind the piston that has lost its extension and place a redstone block right up here behind it. Now what this will do is keep this infinitely updated. So now when we take away the redstone from here, it won't make the sticky piston go back to its normal state. That's all that does, is keep it infinitely updated. So now what we're going to do is come over here and we're going to flip up our lever and make sure that the redstone goes all the way off. We want to make sure all this redstone goes off until we come over here. So boop, as you can see, the redstone went off. And then right next to your redstone dust, we're going to place in an obsidian block. Once you have your obsidian block in, we're going to come back over here and place in another minecart with TNT. Now, the same exact thing that happened to this sticky piston should happen to this one over here now. So we're going to flip down our lever. The TNT will go off, and then that sticky piston over there will lose its extension. So boop. And as you can see, they have now both lost their extension. So what you want to do now is come behind this one, place down a block, and then place another redstone block right above it so it keeps it infinitely extended out. Now we're going to go ahead and place in some pistons right here. So we're going to come right in between these two, and we're going to place a normal piston facing upwards. And then we're going to come 3 blocks up from here. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. So there should be a piston facing upwards and 3 blocks on top of it. Then right up here off this one, we're going to place a piston facing downwards. So it should be like this with a piston facing downwards. And now what I want you to actually do is come over here and get your lever. We're going to need our lever for this part, so let's go ahead and break our lever off. And we can actually go collect all this. You know, let's go ahead and just collect all this. You no longer need any of this redstone, so go ahead and just collect it all for now. So there we go. And now we're going to come back over here to where this piston is, and we're going to face another piston downwards off of it and place your lever right up here. And now flip it down and extend your piston out. Then flip your lever back up. Place a block in between both of them and flip your lever down. Again, we want this piston right here facing downwards into the bedrock. Now we're going to go ahead and take out our pickaxe and we're going to mine all of this up. So let's go ahead and mine all these blocks up. We are going to need our lever again, so make sure you pick that lever up. And we're going to mine all of this stuff out just like this. Next, swing back over here and right underneath this redstone block, break out this block right here like that. And we're also going to break out this obsidian block as well. So just jump on top of your obsidian block and break it with your diamond pick. So there we go. And then going into this sticky piston right here, we're going to place 2 repeaters on 1 tick delay. Then behind this one right here, underneath this redstone block, we're going to place another repeater on 2 ticks delay. Then over here, going into the side of this piston that is facing upwards, we're going to place a repeater on 1 tick delay. Place a block behind it. And then place another repeater behind that one on 1 tick delay as well. You know, I'm going to have to get rid of this glowstone. It's in the way. Then behind this repeater, we're going to come out 2 pieces of redstone. So 1, 2. And then right behind here, we're going to connect these 2 together as well. 1, 2. And now in the middle of both of these redstone, place down your lever and flip up your lever so your repeater is on and this piston has extended. Next, take out your pick again and go ahead and mine up your redstone blocks. We no longer need those. And we can go ahead and mine all these blocks up as well. And then, of course, when everything's done, we'll mine up all of our obsidian as well. So now, once we flip down this lever and take the power away from our pistons, we should have a hole in our bedrock. So we're going to flip down our lever and boop, as you can see, we lost a piston, but that does not matter. Right underneath this piston is going to be our hole in the bedrock. So go ahead and mine up this piston. And as you can see, we now have a hole going in our bedrock. Now we can go ahead and mine all of this stuff up. You no longer need it, so the obsidian's going to take a little while. I might just skip through the video here. All right, guys, so once you have everything mined up, now we can go ahead and just put a ladder through this and everything will be golden. So you know what? I don't want to take any damage, so I'm going to go down this ladder first. Come over here. So now right over here is where we have our hole going into the top of our nether. So I'm just going to place a few blocks down like this, take out my ladders and place ladders going all the way up to the top like that. There we go. And now we have a hole in the top of our nether. So there you guys have it. That is how you break through the top of your nether. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Peace.